You've got a lot to learn. If you think you can just come here and try to arrest me.
You really think that would have worked?
No, but just to piss you off. Why don't you be a good little watchman and go back to chasing stray dogs or something? Besides, you got any proof that I've done anything? I've been here all day. Yeah, I was there when the men tried to collect from Hagen,
Yeah, but
right?
that's not evidence.
Well, they did say his name.
The
No,
name
it's
was...
not evidence. It doesn't count.
It's
Oh,
hearsay.
did you not watch any of the CSI shows or nothing?
I don't think they
I
go
don't think CSI was made back here. Back now.
in this fantasy world. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but
There's-
it's in the world we live in, and we are playing in this world, so
we know
I'd say
enough.
two.
Yeah, we know enough that you're causing problems.
Yeah.
So, what are you going to do about it? I own the docks.
Intimidate. I knew it.
Yep.
Don't
Well,
worry.
watch me fail at intimidation. You're coming with me,
You're gonna
Caleb.
fail. You don't have that.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to fail. I'm not going to warn you again. Yep, it's going to be hard if you're dead. But I did get a good point, so yay.
If you just let me do it, then we could have.
Yeah, but how did you know? Maybe we could have bluffed our way through, or maybe we could
I
have...
knew bluff would not happen. It was either diplomacy or
How would you know? Do you know every dialogue in the game?
I knew that it was not bluff here.
Then you should have said.
I did.
Well, you let me speak to him anyway, so... come on, boys. Let's show this watchman who's in charge.
Now I feel like a loser. You're gonna kill him, and we did not bring him in, so it. Oh, now he's attacking me. Great.
Well, that was brief.
Okay. Then let's go back again.
It's a lot of back and forth, yep.
It really is.
And all the talking is making me annoyed.
At least it's not fetch quests.
No, it's not kill 5 Calebs and come back.
Prefer kill 5 Calebs, and at least we would have been busy for a while.
Yeah, well... I like how all these villains are just standing around the fountain, like...
Let's let it turn. We're tired of all the talking. Let's let it turn to talk to Marshal Cormac.
Sure. You bring some good news, I hope. We could certainly use some.
3.
It's over. Do you have any new orders for me? Let's just get out of here.
No, I'd say Caleb's dead. He tried to
Alright.
bribe me and attacked
No,
me.
he didn't try to bribe us.
No, he didn't. That's true. But
So
it would
3.
sound better. But yeah, no,
3.
it's true. 3. Kill him won't be causing any further trouble. I had to kill him.
See? Told you. A shame.
That is he. Shame. Yeah. If he was walking for more, whatever, he'd have some interesting things to tell us. Well, he...
Turner.
What?
You've disappointed me. It's all your fault.
Too bad then. Yeah, the next time handle things yourself then. Directed
No.
towards Busted Witch. I apologize. See? He apologizes.
No, no, I'm not apologizing.
Well, you should. Marshal Cormac is definitely the better man than you. I'm certain you're not to blame for Caleb's death.
I'm not a man, so.
You're human. Wishful thinking.
We don't know that for certain. She might be a halfling.
You did well. We now have the opportunity to put a serious dent in Moir's activities and bring order back to this district. Unstable as he was, Caleb still had some control over crime in this part of the docks. Without him, I'm wagering that his thugs are now divided and fighting over control of the docks. I want you to deal with it. Keep the peace. District will see that the City Watch is here to serve.
What you want me to do? Again?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Curious.
want... Yeah, specifically, tell me exactly what I need to do.
Also,
Yeah,
look at
don't kill
the.
everyone in the docks district? Is that how you want us to bring order?
Yeah, look at what?
Thingy, her icon.
She's
Like,
probably shapeshifted or something.
Yeah, it's just an
It's-
eye.
True
It's an
enough.
eye.
She unshapeshifts when we talk to people normally.
Yeah,
Weird.
not this time.
Yeah.
Our sweep through the
Bye.
North Docks wasn't as effective as we would have liked, but it did reveal the amount of control that Moore's gang has over the district. It also revealed the extent of the corruption that has spread through the Watch. Many of our men returned to report either they had been ambushed, or more disturbingly, that they found only law-abiding citizens. I want you to perform a similar sweep through the area of the docks. Apprehend any of the members of Mars or anyone else's gang that you run across. I also want you to check in at our guard posts.
Thank God, a little bit longer mission.
More running around, you mean?
Yes,
Captain
please.
Brilliana has given me strict orders, Marshal. I am not to press the issue with our watchmen at this time. We're short-handed as it is, and simply cannot afford to have our men leaving us for Moir's employ.
Well, I'm not gonna do that.
Captain Brilliana has also charges with cleaning the district up, and I mean to do just that. Corruption within the Watch certainly encourages the criminal activity.
Yeah, if they're already on the take from Moira and doing her dirty work, you know, what's the good of them wearing a watch cloak while they do it exactly?
Yeah, so let's just ask, are we supposed to arrest, any City Watch?
Mhm.
I defer the decision to you, Marshal. Arrest those involved in illegal activities. Moore won't find any allies amongst the City Watch if I have any say about it. I understand Captain Brilliana's concerns, Lieutenant. However, we must purge the criminal elements from our own ranks before we can effectively clean up the district. Very well. You have your orders. Report back when your sweep is complete.
I do
Finally.
and saving. I do remember a little something about this. When we check in with the various watch patrol people, I should probably do the talking because I think at least there's one diplomatic check to turn them back to
How
our
much
side.
did you have diplomacy?
It's 13.
Okay.
Remember, you're the character with Intimidate, he's the character with Diplomacy, I'm the character with Bluff.
She doesn't keep track of these things.
No.
You should. We discussed it beforehand.
No, we didn't.
We did, a couple of weeks ago. And
No,
then
we
pretty
didn't.
much every time we recorded.
Yeah,
That's because I keep telling you. But you wouldn't believe me back then. Because no one ever believes me.
What is she saying even? I'm
Smile
not
and nod. Smile and
Oh.
nod. That's my solution.
I hate you guys.
Love you too.
For not understanding what you're saying? Okay.
By the way, maybe you should rest,
Alright.
TK, so that Calgar is full. Because he's like the strongest out of all of us.
Are you even going to claim that spot for yourself?
What?
Oh, this. I remember this.
Yeah, I like her. Kinda.
Yeah.
Ladies, please, there's no call to lose our tempers over this.
Temper? I haven't even gotten warmed up
She's
yet.
such a bitch.
Being able to keep a rein
They're
on your
even
spells
worse.
is a sign of discipline, Clara. Something
Clara.
you could never master.
And the instructors aren't here to shield you. Go on, set fire to this whole street and this sad tavern, and you'll never be able to return to the academy, let alone Neverwinter.
As if I'd want to stay in that prison with you high-nosed witches for another year.
You're right. Here among the docks is where you belong, peddling yourself for cheap coin.
Wow! Someone get me a tankard. This is going to get good.
What in the nine hells did I do to deserve that? Oh, thank the gods you've arrived. Do something. These ladies are about to start throwing spells outside my establishment.
Can I join them?
Sounds like a show.
Well, let me see what I can do. Seems like the
Fuck,
better.
whatever.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
Be a softie.
Whatever you do it quick. They won't be able to
He's
ferry
looking
enough
for
water
lawful
from the harbor
points.
to
Yeah.
burn the blaze if things get out of hand.
Heatha, I think members of the Watch are here.
Friends of yours, Clara? Sent to bail you out, perhaps?
I don't need anyone's help to turn you into ash.
Mm,
Of
uh,
that
4.
would
Say
be
three.
I'm looking for the points.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with that. They don't want that.
There is nothing to discuss. Quara has threatened us for the last time, and we will stand
Seem
for it
more
no
like the other way
longer.
around, but whatever.
Yeah, if Quara's so superior to us, then I say let her prove it, without the Academy instructors stepping in to stop things.
The instructors? They never stopped me before. You always went running to them, not me. I've heard every word you've said about me. Always talking behind my back, ridiculing me, just because it takes you a shoreman's hour to cast a cantrip.
And you think setting fire to a stable while casting yours is any better, Quara? I practice restraint, not showy, excessive displays.
Yeah, Heatha is simply cautious in her craft. You're the dangerous one, Quara.
My
If
God,
you
it's like
knew
high
how
school all
dangerous
over
I
again.
was, then you should have known better than to push me this far.
You had, of course, diplomacy and intimidate.
intimidate.
Yeah, nice.
Say 3 then, I guess. You're not gonna do anything.
Yeah, I can't do anything else, so... and I don't think failing is going to do much, so... 2 is especially rough, but... yeah, 3. 3 is under my protection. You cast a spell here, and I'll arrest you all.
Might get you lawful points.
What?
Might get you lawful points at least.
No, it won't.
I say 1 is still a decent option, but... Yeah, I'm going with 3.
I would not intervene if I were you, else we'll be forced to stop you as well. We are wizards, you know.
I'm a
easy.
sorcerer. No, I'm not a
From the
wizard, I'm a
academy.
sorcerer.
But we don't want
It's the
any
same
trouble
difference.
with you.
It's not.
Just Quara.
It kind of is, but it's not.
1.
Number 2, I guess.
Yeah, any fight in here means you're fighting me and all my friends, and there's a small army behind me. You just
Yeah.
can't see him, but...
Heatha, I don't want to be cast out of the Academy if we're arrested.
Very well. This isn't worth it. You're fortunate this time, Quara. Next time, you'd better not let us catch you outside the Academy walls. Come, Glenna. I think we've smelled enough of the docks for one day.
I wanna punch him.
I didn't
Yeah.
need your help. Those wizards
They
had
remind
it
me of
coming.
sand.
No, they're
sense.
worse. Much worse.
3.
Yeah, just not here. Maybe so, not in front of this inn.
Yeah.
Those noble-born wannabe mages are just jealous. They don't like the fact that I can summon more power from my thumb
You're
than
kinda
they can
arrogant.
with a day's worth of concentration. They're always staring into their tomes and books, trying to categorize magic. It's a waste of time. It just is. And either you understand it or you don't. It's instinct.
I understand it, I'm like you. So you study at the academy?
Well, the thing is, I'm not a part of the academy anymore. I quit. Sort of. After burning down the stable.
Last you should have thought of that before starting a fight outside the flagon, and the damage you caused before they even showed up.
It's the wood you use in the rafters. It sets fire easily. Sorry about that.
Sorry? Oh, lass, I wasn't asking for an apology. You'll be paying me back, you will, for all my lost business, for a tarnished reputation, and for putting me and my kin in danger like that.
What? I'm not working for either of you, ever.
No, I think that's, you know, if... We don't actually know if she actually caused trouble, right?
Yeah.
Well, she did set fire.
Yeah, she did start a fire, so yeah, I think that's right. She owes us.
What about 2? That might go over better with her.
Would it, though?
Yeah, arrogance, you fight with other arrogance.
That seems wrong to me.
Well, you can choose, you're talking.
Well, you both want to go for 2, right?
I'd say 2.
Alright, then I'll follow the group. What? You're too good for us?
I am. Now get out of my way. I'm not paying for a thing.
No, lass,
That was
you will.
priceless. I'm glad
But
we
by
went
God,
there.
you'll bring down a fury from me like you've never seen. And not only that, if you don't, you'll be proving those other girls right. I don't think you're willing to admit you don't have discipline, restraint, or a sense of responsibility, like they claim to have. Besides, I doubt you'll be welcome back at the academy.
Hmm. Well,
Fellow sorcerer.
Yeah, two
Well,
sounds good.
two sounds more like a normal thing to say than one. So, actually, I could use some help in my travels, especially from a sorceress.
You want me to help you? Fine, but I warn you, you may not be able to handle me. But if you want to take a demon by the horns, then fine.
Demon by the horns. Nishka. Sorry.
That is actually pretty good. Yeah.
I think there's some watch up here to talk to.
Yep. Just talk to the sergeant.
Oh,
Oh, it's
Okay.
me. Where am I? Oh, there I am. Okay. So anyway, I told him to get another watchman to help him out, and we're not leaving our post. Then he says, everyone wants to watch to help, but they won't increase our pay. How's the patrol going? Not too rough, I hope. What? Not at all. Why do you ask?
Not at all.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not at all. Good to hear it. Not a good time to get trapped in a dark alley, you know. Why do you say that?
Yeah. Why do you?
Word on the street is that Clav has been hacked. I hear his men are running loose, stealing anything that isn't nailed down. Without someone keeping them on a leash, I can imagine it's rough coming out here tonight. Thormor has blessed me though. I got guard post duty. No way could you get me to go out there. I'm going to sit here and stay alive until my shift is over.
whatever.
One.
Yeah. One.
With that so, I don't see why I should risk my neck when no one else done anything about the watchmen. What? That about the watchmen that are working for her gang.
You know who the turncoats are?
You could help bring those turncoats to justice.
Yeah. I got my suspicions, but no proof. Why should I care? The officers won't do anything about it. I'm not gonna start. Still, if it were up to me, I'd take every turncoat and lock them up. Still, I'm one man. It's not gonna happen.
Change has to start somewhere.
Yeah.
Sure, just as soon as I'm giving an order to. Otherwise, I just do what I'm told and collect my pay. Look, you don't have to tell me something needs to be done about watchmen getting paid to look the other way. All I'm saying is I'm not about to cause trouble. I can trust people at the top to stand by me when things get rough. Now, I've enjoyed a little talk, but you got rounds to do out there. Better you than me, that's all I'll say.
Well, at least he wasn't the diplomacy check we need to make.
Well, I believe there's some more at the dock, right around here, actually. You better talk to him.
Yeah, I better.
Busy night.
What do you want? Busy night? It's been busy as it ever is. Is there something you wanted?
One.
I'd say go for 2.
Oh yeah, two.
Yeah. Yeah, Watchman more interested in talking than finishing his patrol or staying out of trouble. Continue, please. There we go. Wait, you're the new recruit, aren't you? Yeah, I saw you over at the station. You looking to make some extra gold?
How would I do that?
Yeah.
How would I do that? There's a secret to staying safe during your shifts. Well, 2. The first is not go looking for trouble, of course. Pick guard duty if you ever get the choice.
And
And
the other? Take the bribes, probably, but let's ask.
The other secret is to make the right friends. Some of my friends are really interested in not being seen. So interested, in fact, that they'll pay good coin to make sure of it. I could put you in touch with some of them if you're interested.
You mean take a bribe?
Yeah.
Sounds right. I prefer to think of it as life insurance. I stay out of their way, make a little gold on the side, and keep living. If the same offer comes to you, I suggest you take it. Makes the job a lot safer, if you know what I mean.
I
guess if
wonder
you
what
say
3 is.
Yeah, I got an offer for you, and then it'll be like,
Okay?
say that. I want to say that.
Got an offer for you.
Alright,
Yeah,
let's
that
see
should
now.
be interesting. Let's hear it.
You're under arrest.
Yeah, you are.
Come quietly. You won't get hurt. Doesn't look like you're going to be living through your